Good morning to everyone, and I would like to invite you for this VedaPulse, Veda educational programs organized by the VedaPulse and the National Ayurvedic Medical Association of Russia. And myself, Dr. Shekhar Annambhotla. I'm a classically trained Ayurvedic doctor and BAMS MD Ayurveda and practicing Ayurveda more than 32 years around the globe. I traveled more than 30 countries and teaching the Ayurveda around the globe. And I have a wellness center in Pennsylvania, but I have my own practice here. But what I do here I do the various programs in the Ayurveda allied programs like that. Of course, main focus is on Ayurveda. Along with that, I'm a certified Reiki healer and Pranic healer as well as energy healer. So these three credentials put me together, and also yoga teacher and licensed massage therapist. And with all these credentials, background credentials, it makes me to understand the concept of the how the psychosomatics, how the chakras they work. Of course, the chakras, it's very difficult to explain. It is a experiential level you can understand. So let us look into that now. So let us talk about this today's topic on the psychosomatics and chakras. And this Dr. Oleg Sorokin requested me to give presentation on this topic. And it's a really fascinating topic for me, and as I am doing a lot of cases with the psychosomatic effects. So before starting this, then I would like to inform to you, all of you, in Pennsylvania, where I am staying now, it has declared as emergency. That means we are not supposed to travel anywhere. We are not going to move on anything like that. So we are pertaining to working on these areas of the online teaching programs and everything. So I would like to pray Lord Dhanvantari to give us strength, harmony and happiness to everyone. And let us close your eyes, sit quietly, comfortably, listen to my presentation of this Dhanvantari Stotram. Namami Dhanvantari Madidevam Sura Surair Vandita Pada Padmam Loke Jara Rugbhaya Mrutyunasham Dataramesham Vividaushadinam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's look into that. Chakras, the wheels, are discs in our body. These are the chakras, are the powerhouse of the vibrational energies in the body. They restore, like a hard drive in the computer. Hard drive computer, which is a physical location which you can take it out. But the inside, the vibration is going on, which you can experience it, the energy. So that is the reason we have a various number of chakras are there in the body, innumerable chakras in the body. So, but it's difficult to explain that how could we handle this so many chakras. So main chakras, sub chakras, tertiary chakras like an arteries, arterioles and tributaries. Similar way, we have seen these chakras are 7 chakras are explained in our Ayurveda. Where they are located? They are in the midline of the body of the parallel to the spinal column, very close to the spinal column. that is called in Sanskrit, it's called spinal cord is a Meru Danda. Meru Danda is a long spine situation like that here. So each color, each chakra having its color, musical note, gemstones are associated with that. They have some fragrances are there, and also organs are connected to that, and the psychological profile is there, and spiritual understanding is there. So if you look into that, Ayurvedic approach to health is not a physical level. If you look into this Ayurveda, the definition of Ayurveda, Sharirendriya Sattvatma Samyogo Dhari Jivitam Nitya Gachanubandhasya Paryayai Ayuruchyate. Nitya Gachanubandhasya Paryayai Ayuruchyate. Interesting here. The Sharira Indriya Sattva Atma. Sharira, Indriya, all the sensory organs, motor organs, and mind. 11 Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. And at the same time, Sharirendriya Sattvatma, Sattva, mind, Atma, soul. Sharirendriya Sattvatma, Samyogo Dhari Jivitam, Samyoga, combination. This is exactly what our topic is today, the psychosomatics. Psychosomatics, now this is the word we are using now in modern society, 21st century. Whereas thousands of years back, we have discussed this, our seers, our Charaka, Shushruta, Vagbhata, clearly explained that it has very powerful tools to navigate, to explore, to understand these concepts. Chakras having been major topic of conversation literally centuries. It's not only one day we are thinking about that. It's a thousands of years, thousand millennia it is discussed there as the human race has started. How to energize the body through these energetical chakras, how we can connect with these things in the physical body. As we look into that, higher vibration and energies is usable for the human body. So when the body is vibrating, that is the reason you can experience. That is we always tell the people to look into that exactly what when they started meditating, closing their eyes, centering their physiology, connecting to their body, mind. Either it may be heartfulness meditation or a transcendental meditation or any type of meditation. You are connecting to the self. The connecting to the self is a very important soul connecting. There you can experience the body started to vibrate with the musical notes. And when you started to vibrate that musical node and a musical way of understanding, then you feel experiential that energy is power. That energy is transmits throughout the body like a switch. Until you don't put the switch on, lights will not come. The bright light that depends upon the voltage of the bulb and watts of the bulbs, how it is illuminated. Some bulbs are smaller, some bulbs are huge, luminous. So when they are luminous and illuminated, you can see the brightness of the light. So let's look into that. The chakras, there are many chakras in our body, as I explained to you. We have them in the hands and feet and flexion locations and all the arms and legs and fingers. That means what is happening our body when we are moving, exercising. That is the reason in the ancient time also Vyayama, exercise is a very important tool to enhance the energy points. So that is the reason one has to do regular exercises and to keep up that body fit and perfect. So what is happening when you're doing exercise? You are flexion, extension, rotation, and lateral rotation, all the abduction, adduction, and everything is happening in your physiology. Your chakras, minute chakras, are going to get stimulated. When the minute chakras are stimulated, what happening? The main chakra, which is in the spinal column, those chakra takes longer time to activate. So when they started to activate, you feel the Kundalini awakening, and these things are very, very important for the physiology. To awakening the physiology and the Kundalini awakening is important. Why we need to increase the energy? Why we need to awaken the stimulate the Kundalini Shakti? Because that the potentiality of the energy is there, restored energy is there, stored energy is there, is in the millennia. The energy is storing there. That stored energy, which can pass on to your physiology and gives strength, immunity, susceptibility, diseases, completely. These are the things which can be controlled very easily, and you have enormous levels of energetical things, are creativity and intelligence. All the things are coming through that. So as I discussed these things, and some people, they consider that they do responses to the various plexus in our human body. So the chakras having a special character of connecting to the plexus and anastomosis of the arteries and veins and ligaments and tendons and everything. And also a lot of people, they consider this word chakras and marmas are the same. No, there are 107 marma points are there in the body. That the main chakras are here 7. The main marma points are 3 marmiya. The 3 marmas are there: head, heart, and navel. Basti or basti, hridaya, and shiro. These are the 3 marma points in that. Similar way, we have 7 chakras are there. They connect with the different things. So these chakras having specific vibrations. They are not same exactly, because based on their petals, based on their colors. Like in aromatherapy, I'm being an aromatherapist also. When you are doing aromatherapy, lavender having different fragrance, patchouli having different flavors, and lemongrass having different flavor. When you are combining, energetically they stimulate, they connect with that. Certain oils can be combined, certain oils cannot be combined. Certain oils, when you are combining, it gives potentiate the energy. It is a synergetic effect, and that synergy is coming when the chakras are connected to each other, when they communicate each other, they understand each other, they feel connected to each other. Then these vibrations will become more and more stronger and stronger. And when this vibration is, chakras are moving vibrationally, positively, and then what happens? Then your energy is. So again, here is very important. These chakras having movement, right tightening, left loosening, lefty loosey, righty tighty. These are the words we are using very commonly here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So when you when the body fight and flight mechanism comes on your physiology, what happens? Your body starts to feel worried, anxious, and in that situation, what we needed to do, we need to loosen it. And when you are sleeping, these chakras will start to rotate it in a right direction, in the clockwise direction, then slowly they stabilize it. When you are sleeping, these chakras are not very active, because if they are active, you can't sleep. When you wake, they have started to move. So some people who are suffering with them rheumatoid arthritis or autoimmune conditions, diabetes, heart diseases, insomnia, anxiety, bipolar conditions, various diseases, if you look into that, these chakras are not able to move. What we are doing, these medications, where they're taking the medications, they have some effect on the body. They energize the body. They heal the body. But at the same time, there are untoward side effects are there with the medications, chemical medicines. Whereas energy healing, Ayurveda, chakra balancing, these are all the different things when we do, it is naturally, once one person start to feel the big difference in the physiology and everything. So the particular chakras having vibration, the unconscious state of the lies in the root chakra, Mooladhara Chakra, while the supreme consciousness in the crown chakra and Sahasrara Chakra, which is the crown of the head. So the unconscious state means it's not active in the dormant state in the root chakra, and when the supreme consciousness, as you are growing more and more, the brain chakra will start to open up more. That is the reason Sahasrara Chakra. Sahasrara means 1,000 petals. Sahasrara, 100 petals. So this chakras are, enormous chakras are opened up like that. When the chakras are opened up, the energy is flowing in your physiology. Like take a rosebud. The petals are there. In the rosebud, the petals are there. The bud form, there is no fragrance. As it is opening, and when it's opening, when it is opened, what happens? The fragrance will come. The fragrance is coming, the petals are opened as the fragrance are coming. Fragrance from where it is coming from? From petals? No. From the stamens, from the base, where the fragrance is there, so stored, and it started to vibrate. And these petals, what is the purpose of these petals? To spread, to navigate, to open up, to give the spread the knowledge and everything. The same way, these petals will start to fanning the situation more and helps them to move around and create the atmosphere of happiness. And the results will be such a way that one should start to feel that the energy is flowing in their physiology. The unbounded energy, unbounded bliss, unbounded happiness, all these things will coming up into this physiology. So that is a key expression of understanding the psychosomatics and the pulse analysis. And through this, we can also understand the concept of the chakras, how they act. Next, this energy, which is having an intricately connected to different nadis in the body. How many nadis are there in the body? But in the ancient seers, acharyas, has explained that more than 72,000 nadis distribute all over the body. 72. Can we see them anatomically by dissecting the body and see them? No. So if you look into that, these energy sources, like a fibers, like a cloth, a piece of cloth, or take a paper, this paper or sheet. In this, you can see lot of fibrous porous substances are there. Same way, the cloth having a lot of fibers, tantus, sutras are there. These sutras are threads which they help them to move, and they connect to this thing's physiology. And when they are connected to the physiology and they are waving to each other and they intricately connected to each other, this energy is flowing everywhere. There can be blockages are there, like a roadblocks, traffic jam. So when this traffic jam is happening in your physiology, that causes the pain, obstruction, disability, deformity, disease, difficulty. These are all the different things, disharmony. Everything is happening in your individual physiology. And when the individual physiology is suffered with various problems, then we calling as diseases, autoimmune disorders, lifestyle disorders, non-communicable diseases. We can give the name it as many as diseases names. But the underlying cause is that, we look into that, the cause is that, main cause is that the blockage of the chakras, the blockage of energies, the nadis are not able to flow and bring that energy throughout the area. So as we know that this 72,000 nadis are around the body, and among that, again, I cannot give the names of the 72,000 names, like stars in the sky. Millions of stars are there. Can we give the name for every star? No. There are main stars are there, Saptarishis. Some specific stars are there, or 28, 29 stars are there. Revati, Pubba, Shatabisha, Sravana, these are the different nakshatras and everything, stars. Similar way, we have given the names for this nadis, three nadis, main nadis, Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. These are the nadis are very important nadis. Ida and Pingala nadis represents the right and left nostrils of the physiology. They are the Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi. They are also called in the colloquial language as Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi, because to understand easily, Surya Nadi gives the heating energy to the physiology, heat, solar energy, heart energy comes. And whereas Pingala Nadi is solar, lunar energy comes from the moon, cooling energy comes. Why we need to have a thermostatic representation of these things? If you look into that, our kidneys, adrenal glands, kidneys are the reservoirs of the maintaining of the thermostat. They are the air conditioners, what I call as an air conditioners. Two kidney shaped organs are there. Those are the kidney organs in the adrenal glands, and which they produce the energy, thermostatic level maintenance. This is the thing happening. So Ida Nadi, which is in the left nostril, Pingala Nadi, right nostril, right side of the body, Sushumna in the middle of the body, and chakras ends in the crown. So very easy to remember. Ida, left, Pingala is the right side, Sushumna Nadi in the main central part of the spine and everything, and connects to the end of the crown. So these chakras are located spinal column, distribute the impulses. They give the impulses to the physiology. Next. So how this energy focuses on the chakras and their personality and their level of consciousness of the individual. So some people are vibrant, brilliant, and intelligent, creative, smart. So many words we can put these things. Some people are sports persons, very good runners, very good tennis players, and all these things. Where the energy coming from? Their anatomy is different than our anatomy? No, anatomy is the same. Physiology is the same. The functions are the same. But their energy is different, their motivation is different, their consciousness is different, their chakra balancing is different. So that's the reason what we needed to do. We needed to always connect to our physiology by connecting to the chakras. So the chakras are also between the energy of the body and physical body, and also connected to the kundalini. The word I'm using, the word kundalini. Kundalini is a kundalini. Kundalini is like a sacks of the knowledge, or we can call it a containers of the knowledge. So in this container of knowledge, which is stored and is restored. So there's people who are Kundalini yoga. What they are doing? They're capturing the knowledge which is there in the Kundalini, awakening them by doing of yoga, meditation, relaxation techniques that will help them to improve overall health and wellness. Each chakra has a distinct energy, color, and everything is there, and they activate particular organs in the body. And the chakras and vortexes and energetic centers, energy centers of the consciousness, energy systems, are all things are comes under this very intricate part of these things. So these chakras are not a physical level you can see, because for example, in a dead body we can't see the chakras, we cannot see the marmas, we cannot see the nadis. Nadis, chakras, marmas, energy points, acupressure points, acupuncture points, this in the dead bodies you cannot see, because these are the energetic points area. When the energy is stored there and they experience it, one has to experience it. Like if you are eating a chocolate having a bitterness, sweetness is there, of course sugar added and milk products and everything added, the sweetness is there. By seeing the chocolate, can you tell that is it sweet, sour, salty, bitter, astringent, pungent? No. Same chocolate piece, cocoa, I added cayenne pepper and I express to you that this is the chocolate I am giving. But in your memory, in your mind, memory is there, chocolate is sweet or bitter. I don't mention to you what is the ball I am giving. By seeing that one, you can explain that, oh, this is a chocolate. It is sweet in your mind. And then when I give it to you, you taste it. Oh my God, this is so spicy. The chocolate is not spicy. The added ingredients are spicier. The cayenne pepper is creating the spiciness of the chocolate. Same thing with salt. Same thing with sugar. Same thing with some rose petals and other things, you can add it to that. So your energy reservoir is there in the body. The strong energy is there by birth. You are inherited this knowledge, inherited this strength. In the chakras it is there. But what we are doing, we are stimulating by simple procedures, by meditation, relaxation, yoga, proper diet, lifestyle management, positive thinking, positive thought process. Everything is having an influence on your overall development of your growth and establishment of this chakra balancing. They interact with the physical body and endocrine system and nervous system. So these chakras having a direct satellite connection, which I call as satellite connection between the endocrine system and nervous system. Recently, interestingly, that we have observed, because nowadays we wanted to have everything scientific. If scientific is there, then we are ready to use it. If it is experiential, nobody is ready to use it. So I look into that more experiential, quality wise. Of course, we need to have measurement in the lab or techniques. We can use it by using this technology like that, VedaPulse, which I use this technology, VedaPulse. Through this, we analyze the physiology by understanding the concept very clear. Then I'll go into that depth into that. Each and every chakra having corresponding to the various organ system, endocrine system, and plexus controlled by the plexus or the endocrine system associated with that chakra. So we will work on those areas of chakras, how they are connected to the chakras, how they are connected to the endocrine system and everything. We can discuss more. For example, I'm going to give a practical example here. When you feel tension, your consciousness also feels tension. And when you feel tense, your endocrine system changes its chemicals. And your nervous system also reacts. And then you started to get anger, frustration, happiness, misery, cry, sadness, anything can come. So when you feel this experiential, this type of problem, what we needed to do, you need to shut up, you need to relax, you need to sit and meditate. And when you feel relaxed, you may like to sing a song, you may like to dance, you may like to eat, you may like to sleep, you may like to do some yoga. This is the different things you can do it. One has to experience that consciousness in the balanced state when you feel that energy is flowing. When these chakras are blocked, energy blockage is taken place. When the energy is blocked, then automatically one has to feel that overall the tension, sadness, unhappiness, those things also will come. And the tension continues for a longer period of time. Automatically what happening? It can create a deformity, disability, like your hands and feet are not able to fling. Or you can call it carpal tunnel syndrome, or paralysis of the hands, hemiplegia, or hyperactivity, or you may feel that blockage in the gallbladder, blockage in the liver, fatty liver, heart blockages, or circulation blockages, varicose veins, sleep disturbances, non-clarity of mind, insomnia, anxiety, worry, tension, even Alzheimer's disease, even the multiple sclerosis. These are the different things which can happen in physiology, which we call as a different names. The disease is the one, but we are giving the different names. With the different names, we are giving the different medications, different coding system. Once we have feeling that we are got these things that, oh, Dr. Shekhar, I have a problem of diabetes. I am pancreatitis, angina, and varicosity, vasculitis. So we are giving the name for these diseases, but underlying cause and the effect of the things like that, what is the underlying problem is there? Whether it is a diet, lifestyle, emotions, there are so many factors will influence on the particular disease process, which we cannot explain in the modern terminology. It's not like that. If anybody asks you, any doctor, you ask them that, doctor, why I got this diabetes? I don't know. If I know, I will let you know. Even I don't know. This is the practical problem is coming here. Why you are getting particular disease? Can we call as by eating of excessive sugar is creating the problem? Or excessive stress is creating the problem? So then, if we point it, we are not able to connect with that way, then what happening? Our physiology will start to feel imbalances. And if you find what is the cause for creating this diabetes, whether it is stress, diet, lifestyle, emotions, past life regressions, anything can affect on your physiology. How to unwind the situation, how to balance it by adopting various modalities, whether you call it a Reiki healing, Pranic healing, massage therapy, Panchakarma, Ayurvedic herbal supplements, or chemical medicines, or vaccines, or diabetic medications, anything which we are taking to ameliorate the problem, to reduce the problem, to reduce the imbalances. But we have to find the root cause of the problem, where the imbalance is coming. That is the reason our topic is a psychosomatics and experience of how that can change your physiology, that can improve the improvement. So now let's look into that. Each symptom. So now it is particularly each symptom getting into the right direction, changes of physiology and everything. Further, if you look into that, the release, when the release has happened, people will start to feel that, oh my God, my enzymes have started working. Recently, I have seen some experiences with people. When we do some chakra balancing and chakra relaxing and everything, and immediately people started to feel that their thyroid gland is working. Their sugar levels are normalizing. Their stress levels are coming down. So what we are going to do now, we are going to see some practical demonstration of these things. I'm going to explain to you how this the practical demonstration is happening in our research. I'm going to show you right now research. So this is the thing which I did it before and after Reiki healing. A patient, literally I have taken the patient He was complaining about the abdominal area and having some blockages and everything. He is complaining about that. The body is intricate. Listen to the physiology of the person. Don't ignore that point. Like that, when the patient comes to you, you have to listen to him. Patient is the best textbook. Lot of physicians, they don't think about that. They know everything. Patient is the best textbook. Give them chance to them. Let them talk to you. Not giving a prescription. Prescription is easy job. Anybody can do it. Dr. Shekhar, I have a diabetes. Take this Chandraprabhavati, Vasanta Kusumakar Ras, tablets, writing. Anybody can write it. But what's exactly happening? What is you are feeling? How you are feeling? So this is the patient when he came with this the blockage in the heaviness in this area, the second chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, 8.9. Then we did a Reiki healing. After half an hour later, it came down to 5 points. Surprisingly, that how his energy levels are improved. For example, look into that. I cannot predict like there is only one case by saying that way that, oh, it is having influence on that physiology. For example, Sahasrara Chakra, if you look into that, 3.1 to 3.3, Sahasrara Chakra is improved. That means awareness has improved. Ajna Chakra, 3.8. So he is thinking too much, anxiety levels are there, worries, then that has came down 3.2. And his throat chakra, he is so much worried and he is concerned about, I asked him that, do you feel that which you are trying to explain to me that it's a rubbish, foolish thing, you feel like that? Yes, Dr. Shekhar. I was thinking that you may laugh at me. That's the reason I wanted to suppress it. I wanted to hold it. I don't want to express it. A lot of patients, they say that, oh, I'm having this experience is there. And sometimes you may laugh at me. That's the reason I don't want to express to you. That's wrong. Like a child asks in front of the mother some silly things. But it is silly for a mom, but it is very important for the baby. And he need to know. He need to understand. Oh, that is the thing. So that is the thing exactly happened when it is in a throat chakra expression, Udana Vata expression, that is the Vishuddha chakra. When the Vishuddha chakra is blockage, that leads to thyroid function dysfunction and dysphagia and difficulty in breathing. All the problems are coming. So now what I did it, when we did this chakra balancing like that, so it has improved to 3.5. Wow. And then if you look into that, the heart chakra, Anahata chakra, heart chakra is closed. That energy is a reservoir is not going forward to that. And then when I did it, it is clearly opened up Anahata chakra 2.7, 1.5 it was there before Reiki, and after that 2.7. I can do this Reiki healing even from the far distance, from in London, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, anywhere is there, and if I connect to them bioenergetically, I can change their pulse. I can see the energetics. If you look into that, and before they can see the pulse with VedaPulse, they can record it. They don't need to tell me. I can tell that what is the problems are there, and I can tell from here, I can start giving in a distant Reiki healing. I can give it to them. After half an hour, they started to feel that again they can see the pulse in the VedaPulse. That completely changes. The picture changes. How? I told you that energy having power, you need to practice as a physician, as a practitioner. you need to practice regularly how the energetic healing is there happening in your physiology. So now, if you look into that, excessive tension in the area of the Swadhisthana chakra, 8.9. Now it came down to 5. 8.9 to came down to 5 after doing of a half an hour of a Reiki healing. How it has came down. I asked the person when he's lying there and see the person, how do you feel? What they said that when I'm doing this one, what they said that wow, I feel that something is pulling out of my body. Something is pulling out, taken out. Its energy tension is removed. And then root chakra is 0.5. 0.5 was there, and now root chakra has improved 1.7. I told him that you are not completely balanced, but still we need to work on one session to other session, more and more sessions. If you do it, then automatically you will start to feel the big difference in the physiology. So I would like to show to our audience also here some of the things. Here you can see the VedaPulse, which I am showing this way, and how I did a research work on these things. So next slide is that. So before and after marma therapy, it's a very interesting point. Marma therapy is also very interesting point. Marma points are 107 marma point. Saptottaram marmashatam. 107 marma points in the body. These marma points are very, very important energetic points, which they hold the energy in our physiology. This patient who came, again, the root chakra, 0.2, minuscule, very small amount of energy is there, the root chakra. Then, when I did the marma therapy, the specific marma points, when we did it, what happened? His energy is exponentially increased to 4.5. 0.2 to 4.5 it is increased. Then I look into that, his Swadhisthana chakra, 9.3, excited but overexcited, giving in a lot of pain, heaviness, bladder heaviness, and everything is happening. When I did this marma therapy, particularly focused on the basti marma, giving an application of oil, relaxing, releasing, and gentle Reiki healing, and everything we did it, energy pulling out like that. And then what happens? 2.7, 9.3 to 2.7 it came down. Amazing. And of course, there is some energy still. The 0.6, the Manipura chakra is the 1.6 is there, and that is the Agni chakra, and where the digestive enzymes and samana vata and everything is happening, digestive enzymes are happening, the digestion has improved. Then what he said that, Dr. Shekhar, after doing this one, I am feeling hungry. That's important. What happening? His Agni Dipana is happening. 1.3. Then heart chakra, Anahat chakra, 5. Slightly normal situation, but the thing is that some anxious and tension is there, but he can lead to some tension there area. Above 5 is the tension area. So now it came down to 3.5. Throat chakra, if you look into that, 1.9 to 5.8, it is activated. And I told him that you have to be careful. This is accelerated, activated more. Don't go under too much, stimulate yourself. Slow down, calm down, relax. And sometimes some patients, I tell them that go and meditate and drink plenty of water. Particularly when you are doing physical therapies like that, particularly, you need to drink plenty of water. Sometimes we give a coconut water fresh coconut water, some, and then they will feel the energy is coming more. This is the thing is very important for these things. All the chakras before and after treatment, how it can be helpful for you. You can see here in this chakra balancing. So next, we are going to talk about so Shirodhara, because I have a lot of things we do, but Shirodhara, what we did it here, before and after Shirodhara. And again, root chakra is 0.8, and it reached to the 2. That's very good, but still it's an unbalanced state. If you look into that, Swadhisthana chakra, 8.2, again it came down to 4.4. That's perfect. We wanted to bring the balance. And again, in the chakras of these things, which is in a Manipura chakra, 1.6 to 3, and Anahat chakra, 4.6 to 4.4, and Vishuddha chakra from 0.6 to 1.5. Agnya chakra, which is so stimulated, and battery charging. When I did Shirodhara, Shirodhara is nothing but a pouring of warm herbalized oils on the forehead, or liquids, or cool takradhara type of things, which is what I call them as defragmentation of the brain. When you do Shirodhara before and after taking the pulse and everything, then you can see the big difference of the Agnya chakra is calms down. So what happening here, 6.7 high tension anxiety levels are there, it came down to 4.8. Then Sahasrara Chakra, which is having an all over the body in the things, energy is there, Om, 2.5 to 3.3. So this is the Shirodhara, how it is affected on that area, and I wanted to show our people also here. So now, if I look into that further, analyzing. So here, a fairly healthy person, how the energy is there, all the chakras are in a balanced state, and the aura is completely different from the energy. Aura is outside of the circulation, like that. You can see that the energy is there, but some energy is blockage is there, kidney area, this energy is blocked there. Some energy in the endocrinal system is blockage there, and his overall health fairly healthy. He's not a healthy person, but I'm fairly healthy. They are very good shape. That's the thing we look into that and information how I can put it together. And this is the way which we explain to these things, and you see here, and a fairly healthy person, how they look. So I think time is short, and we have a lot of questions we have, and I have a lot of knowledge and information is there, more than 100 slides or information is there, but I will be happy to continue this session, more session time like that. I can give you more time and give about this presentation longer time, and how to awaken the chakras to the experiential level and experience, and then I can guide you from here, all the audience, and I can experience to one by one chakra, how to stimulate it, because it's so difficult to bring this knowledge and everything in 1 hour. It has to be 8 hours courses I teach, and how to balance the chakras and everything, 8 hours, and through that people can get more experiential energy and everything. So I appreciate for the time which is given to me, and I'm happy to take some questions and talk about the various marma point chakras and how these marma chakras are connected to them. So Mooladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra, Manipura Chakra, Anahat Chakra, Vishuddha Chakra, and Agnya Chakra, and Sahasrara Chakra, and Root Chakra, and the Basti Chakra, that is Swadhisthana Chakra, Manipura Chakra in the navel area, Anahat Chakra in the heart, Vishuddha Chakra in throat, Agnya Chakra in the here in the marma points here, and then Sahasrara Chakra all over the body, the head. So with this conclusion, I would like to close this session, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer for these questions. So any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer and talk to you more detailed way, because there's a lot of information is there. I don't want to go into each and every chakra, how they can balance it, how they can explain to you, and then we are working on that area and these things. See how you feel like that, and energetically. So let's do 2 minutes of meditation to bring the balance of your energy, and I will going to chant Om chanting 3 times. With this divine energy, divine thoughts, divine feelings, I encourage you to feel energy all over the body to mitigate the present era crisis all over the world, COVID-19, to remove the virus from our community, to bring the awareness, happiness, and take away the misery and sadness, bad rumors, to mitigate the bad rumors, positively thinking, energizing your physiology through Reiki healing and energy healing, chakra balancing. I wish always be happy and healthy. Sarve bhava sukhino bhavantu, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani paschantru, ma kaschit dukha bhat gavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace. Thank you very much for joining with us, and a great opportunity, Dr. Oleg Sorokin and the team of the people, Anastasia and all the people who are doing such a wonderful job bringing this knowledge to us, and we are here to instrumental for bringing these things. I would be happy to share more information and lead to explain more. There's a question is there, tension in Agnya, is it always because of the too much thinking and worry? Yes, certainly. Agnya Chakra, which is always tension and everything, for them, I always recommend them to do just simply tapping, gentle tapping for 10 times. It releases the pressure. You can see that the vibration is opened up like that. And while tapping, after tapping, then putting in some cool rose petal paste or sandalwood paste, and something cooling effect like that, rose water, you can put it like that, apply it, and positively thinking and connecting to physiology, let go, leave the things. And if they are comfortable doing of writing of small uh, uh, journaling is also very important. Aloe vera juice, definitely it's a very cooling effect on the system. They can take aloe vera juice internally to calm the nervous system, and pitta, inflammation, worry and thinking and everything, that is also reduces. If it is anxiety related issues, vata dominance issues, are the simple sesame oil or lavender oil can be applied on that area to calm down the nervous system. If it's pitta related, aloe vera juice and sandalwood paste and those type of things are very good. And is a kapha related, if the problems are there, depressions, worry, things like that, then you can have a stimulating oils like that, mint, peppermint oils and eucalyptus oils, and those oils will help them a lot for the improving of your Agnya Chakra. Any questions? Thank you very much. I really appreciate for all your inputs and everything. And if you have any further questions, please communicate with the this Veda education department. Then they will be happy to help you. And again, we'll come back to you various topics, and I will be happy to teach you any topic which is related to sattva, mind, body, and physiology. And any questions are there, I'm happy to answer to you. Any questions, and I'm here to answer to you. Please connect with me. My email address drshekhar@gmail.com, or directly contact Dr. Oleg Sorokin and the group of people. And Doctor, you are doing such a wonderful job and bringing up these things and knowledge and everything to the people, and really appreciate. And it's really good to have this type of technology of knowledge is there in this VedaPulse. VedaPulse is a very simple technique, and it's a very powerful technique also to understand. And this is not going to tell you everything. Machine is not going to tell you everything, but you have to understand the concept very clearly. And once you understand the concept and everything, then I will be happy to we will happy to explain to the patient and the client, and to understand things like an EKG machine, ECG machine, which you buy it, by seeing that one you cannot understand anything. But once you apply it and explain to them that, oh, this is the thing is happening, which is happening, that nothing to worry, these are the murmurs are happening, this is the thing happening, then you explain to them, oh, that's good, great. So we are here. It's a complementary system of healing, integrative system of healing. It can collaboratively work together, and we'll be happy to explain to them. So thank you very much, all of you, and we will be in touch with you. And there is somebody question asking that how to improve the vision and eyesight, and please guide us, and we'll be happy to answer for those questions also. And we have a separate session is there. We are going to discuss more detailed way that how to improve your overall eye vision problems and vision issues like that. Okay, there are, because vision means there may be so many things we have to ask questions about that, whether it is a glaucoma issues are there, when the cataract problems are there, and the myopia problems are there, and the injury has happened, anything, so many things that we look into that more detailed way, and we'll discuss more detail. Thank you very much, and I appreciate. And once of all, thank you all of you. Namaste.